Hey everyone, it's Karen. So yesterday on Wednesday, it was my 1 year BookTube birthday, and this coming Wednesday, it's my real life birthday. So this is gonna be amazing. I wasn't sure what to do. I was thinking of a few ideas, but it turns out that I was tagged in a birthday tag by Lauren McQuet. That is not how you say her name. I love her channel so much, and I will link her below. She says her name so beautifully at the start of every video, and literally my favorite part of her videos is just her saying her name, Lauren Maquette, or something like that. It is so beautiful. She is French, living in the Netherlands, and she just has kind of a cool aesthetic to her videos. Oftentimes she has loads of plants behind her, and it's just so cozy and comforting. She loves to read, obviously. She's on BookTube, but she's also very active and into sports and other things. And so I have just really enjoyed getting to know her a little bit better over the past few weeks that I found her channel, since I found her channel. So yes, she tagged me. Happy birthday to her too, because we actually have the same BookTube birthday. But to mention my tag first, who I'm going to tag, I'm going to tag Katie Books, because he started right around the same time I did. It looks like he posted a video like 3 years previously and then just started up again last year and has been consistently making videos ever since, and his channel is huge. So that is who I'm tagging to do this. Katie Books, if you would like to. But let me go ahead and answer the question. So question number 1, how many years on BookTube are you celebrating? 1 year. Next question, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? Honestly, it is the people because I love books. I could talk to anybody about books, but I had no idea how amazing this community would be as far as just getting to know people who I genuinely would call friends. If I was traveling to their country, I might be like, hey, do you want to hang out? I mean, like, these are people that I, for real, either talk to every day or would want to visit if I was in the area. So that has been super amazing. Question, oh, and also, like, I feel like I love books so much that I don't always fit like with other people in my community. And so when you expand your community to the entire world, you find these people that are good fit friends for you. Number 3, what are 3 of your favorite videos that you've made in the past year and why? So I did not actually go back and look at what my favorite videos were. So I am going to put a few below, but in general, I would say that I am most proud of my vlogs where I am outside in nature, just showing off my love of Michigan to you guys and just showing you a little bit about my lifestyle, where I live, just stuff like that. And then I also feel like I'm super proud of the video I just made a few hours ago about reading the rainbow, just because I hope it conveyed how excited I am about this project that I'm participating in. If you haven't watched that video, go and watch it. Basically, I have spent a year really studying children's LGBTQ plus books, and we are expanding the book club that I was participating in and trying to get other people from BookTube, from our communities, from across the country and the world to join us and just be part of a community in which we're studying more diverse texts and learning together how to infuse those into whatever areas in life we kind of are in, basically, whether that's a school, an office, you know, whatever. So, and I also think that video is kind of a symbol about how much I have learned and grown, not so much from reading diversely, but from interacting with people and having in-depth conversations about different issues and identities and all that sort of stuff. Number 4, what have you struggled with on BookTube in the past year, and how did you overcome that struggle? I don't really think that I've struggled. I mean, I just kind of do me. I think I've come into my own as far as these are the books that I like to read. If you want to continue watching my channel, awesome. If you don't, that's fine too. But yeah, I think that I've started to care less about what people think about what I read. Like, this is not a competition to be the most woke. It's not a competition to be the most intelligent or highbrow or whatever. So this is what I read. This is what I enjoy, and take it or leave it, I guess. So not so much a struggle, just a way of change, I guess. Question number 5, choose one moment from the past year on BookTube that you would love to relive. Oh, I think I have 2. Number 1 is kind of a two-parter, which is that I made videos for a bit, and like the first time that someone who I adored shouted out my channel or started leaving comments on my channel, not just a comment here and there, but like consistently watches my videos, that made my entire day. And I would say the big 2 would be Heidi from My Reading Life, and also Doris. I will link both their channels below. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, why are you watching my channel? You were a big deal. I love you. And yeah, that meant the world to me. And then I would also say that in July last year, I started a group for These Truths, where we spent a year, we still are doing it, we have about 1 month left, where we spent a year reading these truths, and then along the way for each time section in the book, we would pick one fiction and one nonfiction book to read. And you could also watch a documentary or movie if you wanted to as well. And for that, I definitely started out strong, but it's very hard for me to maintain a commitment over the course of the year. So yes, I am leading this group, but I have struggled with keeping up the reading and maintaining my interest in the actual content. But what I want to relive is, or what I'm super grateful for, are all the people that I have met doing this. Some of my closest friends on BookTube are in that group, and I have just had so much fun talking with them about that book, but also just random rants and other things that we discuss besides just these truths. All right, my iPad went crazy. Okay, next question. Shout out a huge supporter of your channel. So Kelly from Books I'm Not Reading, I wouldn't say she's a supporter of my channel. She is a huge support of me as a human being. Like, she definitely encouraged me to stop being a lurker and get out on BookTube and start making videos. And in addition, I don't know what is in my mouth. That's gross. In addition, her and I talk pretty frequently throughout the week on VOXER, and she has just been an amazing support, like just in general. So I'm really grateful for her friendship. Let's see. What's the best book you've read in this past year? Oh, so many good ones. I would say the highest quality book that I read recently is Mediocre by Aluo, I think is their last name. And I had it just sitting on the floor by this bookshelf actually for a very long time because I kept wanting to make a video about it. And I couldn't because it was part of the book that, like, it was part of the BookTube prize judging. And I had all these notes in it and all these things I wanted to say. And then by the time, like, basically I was allowed to talk to it, it would have taken more work for me to go back and kind of figure out what I wanted to say. So I never got around to doing it. But that book made me feel so seen, and that basically a lot of the things that happen to me as a woman on a daily basis are experienced by other women, and guys are doing things that are not right. And yeah, it's just like I'm not alone in being super annoyed and offended and not thinking that things are okay in the way white men treat women quite often. And the book wasn't just about that, but I just felt it was very well done and very powerful, and a book that needed to be written for sure. And then I've read a bit of historical fiction recently as well that was just like not even on the same wavelength as that, but just really, really good, really twisty. And I would definitely say The Fall of the Stars is what it's called, by Emma Donoghue. I always want to call it The Fault in Our Stars, but it's a very different book. And then also, what is the name of it? Something Fragile Things by Susan Meisner. That's her newest book. Both of them were so twisty, so good. 5 stars. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the next question? Where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? I just hope that my videos are even more authentic. Like, I have just been myself from day one, but there's like this internal doubt of like, oh, well, so-and-so would describe this book better or in more depth, or they would do it like better, like they would just do the whole thing better. And I just want to be more comfy in my own skin as far as like, well, this is how I'm talking about this book. This is what spoke to me. This is what I want to share about this book with the world. And it is what it is. I also hope that I can be a better advocate through this channel, and I'm not sure what that would look like, but something I want to explore for sure. And then tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. Already did that. Katie Books. If you have an anniversary coming up, let me know in the comments as well. Feel free to do this tag whether I tagged you or not. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.